For weeks, we've reported on increases in gun violence and the rising numbers of homicides in Hampton Roads. They're trends that police departments track each summer.
Investigative reporter Evan Watson took a deeper look at gun and crime data to put the crime into some context.
Police chiefs like Chesapeake's Kelvin Wright say summer gun violence is unfortunately expected.
These are the months that we know this takes place, but we don't necessarily know why it takes place.
How frustrating is that for you as a chief?
That is extremely frustrating, and I think officers, we have a very difficult time making sense of it.
Chief Wright says about 75% of the guns his officers recover are either used in a crime or owned illegally by someone who's not allowed to have a gun.
However, they have come into possession of the firearms, they're not afraid to use them.
So tracking guns and how they move from person to person is crucial.
But we are concerned, though, about people who lawfully possess them, that they properly take care of them, track them. If they are stolen or lost, that they report them, and that if you have them in your car, don't leave your car unattended or unlocked.
In recent years, gun sales have sharply increased in Virginia. Background checks are often used to track gun sales, even though it's an imperfect system. Not every background check is a sale, and some sales include multiple guns. In 2019, the Virginia Firearms Transaction Center recorded 484,550 background transactions. With Virginia's new universal background check law, FTC leaders expected about a 10% increase in 2020. Instead, they reported a 61% increase, with more than 780,000 transactions recorded last year. More people are also carrying concealed guns. Concealed carry permit applications spiked from around 60,000 each year to 292,000 in 2018, and they've stayed well above historical levels each year since then. Andrew Goddard, a director for a nonprofit working on gun violence prevention, says the data shows more guns for protection sounds reasonable, but hasn't been the answer.
We've not seen a reduction in crime. What we have seen is that having more people in more places with more guns at more times leads to more deaths and more injuries.
As gun ownership has increased in Virginia, so have gun-related deaths. Virginia Department of Health data shows gun-related deaths have increased from about 850 per year to more than 1,000 each year. About 64% of these deaths are suicides.
A lot more people are buying guns because they're afraid, and they've got the idea that if they have a gun, they'll be in a better position. The data that's available shows that exact opposite of that. If you bring a gun into the home, you're raising the possibility of someone in the home being injured by that or killed by that gun.
Medical and scientific studies have consistently shown that having a gun in the home is associated with a greater risk for suicide and a greater risk of being the victim of homicide.
We can't shoot our way out of our gun violence problems. That's the bottom line.
As for tracking illegal guns, ATF data shows 82% of guns recovered from a crime are sourced from Virginia.
We've got to make it more difficult for criminals to get their hands on the guns in the first place. Then we won't need to have all the guns to protect ourselves from the criminals.
Chief Kelvin Wright says tougher penalties could be appropriate for people who have and use guns illegally. Plus, safe storage and handling is key.
Citizens who safeguard their property better, that reduces the opportunity for that gun to be stolen and then find its way into the hands of someone who's going to use it for very nefarious purposes.
In Chesapeake, Evan Watson reporting for 13 News Now.
Chief Wright says a new Virginia law restricting reasons for traffic stops is making it more difficult for police to look for guns during stops.
He says there is a regional department initiative to trace gun histories and links to criminal activity.